with Mammoth, what you'll find is it increases libido. You'll grow slowly, but constantly, and it's permanent growth. You'll notice quite shortly that you'll get a little bit harder.
Of course, we have a beautiful massage oil for women called Wild Thing that would help to put women in a better mood. Okay, like aphrodisiac oils, and it improves libido and makes women last longer and enjoy it more.
Since ancient times, essential oils have been used to help relaxation and to help people feel better, and it's got a lot of healing properties. If you remember the three wise men from the Bible, they actually came traveling far, following the Eastern Star, and they gave Jesus gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh are essential oils that have been used throughout history. So to talk about essential oils, I've got Gareth and Natalie from G Oils. Guys, welcome to the show.
Welcome,
Thank you,
Deepak.
Deepak.
Thank you.
So Gareth and Natalie, maybe give us a quick overview. How did you guys get into essential oils?
Well, the journey started about 20 years ago, and it actually started on a dare that the person didn't understand that they were daring me. So somebody visited my brother-in-law and said he had an oil that could help not an oil, tablets or something that could help a penis grow. And my brother-in-law said, it's impossible, nothing like that works. And I thought to myself, well, I like the impossible and I'll prove him wrong. And I started then 20 years ago. And it took me about 16 years to come up with the right formula of studying, constantly studying. So that's how we started, and the oil, our oil, Mammoth, has been on the market for 4 years with wonderful results. And obviously that led us into other oils and so on and so forth. And Natalie can tell you how skeptical she was until she realized that it actually works.
Yeah, well, I honestly doubt so, because I doubted it, but I saw results, and I saw the difference, because obviously Gary started using it first on himself, and then when I saw the difference, I became confident in product, and also we developed it more and more, like perfect the formula. And that's how we started. First it was a very, very first product, and then we started researching and thinking and putting together other oils.
You guys caught me a bit off guard because I was expecting to hear about lavender oil and tea tree essential oils, but now you've actually hit a very important point. You've found an oil that is able to enlarge the male organ, right? And something in the oils that are able to do that. Maybe Gary, explain what you found and how it actually works.
Well, it's not only the oils. It's look, we don't do anything to take away, but there is a process that they put through. It doesn't destroy the oils in any way. In fact, it enhances them. And that was the biggest dilemma, to find the process. So yes, the oils are put through a process, and of course then mixed in the quantities, that depends on how can I say it, the right recipe, if you want to call it that, as to how much of what goes in. Yeah.
So maybe for a layman who doesn't really know much about essential oils, how do they actually work, just in general? Like what do they do that that affects you at a cellular level?
Well, oils, Natalie can explain on a cellular level, but if you think about it, oils have been used for years. I mean, back to centuries, back to Egyptian days. And a lot of the people would eat the plant or use the plant, which obviously contains the oils. However, the oils, once extracted from that plant, are like condensed. In other words, they become more powerful, more concentrated is the word I'm looking for. Then they're more concentrated, and therefore the healing is, or the application is then a lot quicker than just eating the plant or using the plant, because now you've got a concentrated goodness in the oils.
It sort of work like, it sort of work like with juice. You know, you can eat kilos of mandarins or oranges, you know, or you can and you actually will struggle, or you can squeeze that kilo of oranges and get so much juice, but it will be goodness from everything. It will be more concentrated. The same works with oils, and that's why oils have a lot of property concentrated compared to the actual plant. And how they work when applied to the skin, obviously our skin has pores, and through those pores oils get to the bloodstream, and that's where it starts working.
Wow, amazing. And you mentioned extraction is really important. I know there's probably a few different types of extraction processes. I know you can cold press, so you can actually squeeze it to extract the oil. Then I think there's steaming, so where you actually steam the plant and then you capture the steam. There might be like other type of extraction processes. Maybe tell us the different ones and the different benefits of each.
Well, we do not produce original oils ourselves, but from what I know, there's different, like for instance, you can squeeze different nuts and get oils, but and seeds, but you can't really squeeze lavender because you know, it's a plant, you will get juice, so it's not oil. So there's a whole process of turning it into oil.
So in other words, like you said, Deepa, they sort of boil up the plant, and then the oil will rise to the top, and then you've got to filter the oil off the top. That is one way, and that's the oils we like to use. And then of course there is chemical extraction, which we're not a fan of.
Wow, I didn't even know that there was a chemical extraction process. So people should be aware when you buy your essential oils, how was it extracted, right? That's probably a very important thing to know. Was it extracted using chemicals, or was it extracted in a more natural process?
But when it comes to seeds or nuts, there is two ways of extractions. It's chemical, which is cheaper and gives much more oil, or there is cold pressed, which is basically pressing, but then they get less oil because you can't press it all out. And that's why cold pressed oils are more expensive.
Okay, understood. So Gareth, you started off with somehow having this bet about the enlargement of your organ, and you found this oil. So tell me, how does the oil actually work? Does it make the cells in the male groin area bigger, or does it make the muscles bigger, or increase the blood flow? Like, well, how's the oil actually doing what it's doing?
The trick is those oils, they firstly repair damaged cells, you know, because they penetrate the skin and they get into bloodstream, and also some of those oils and extract that we use, they clean vessels. So basically blood has better flow and it fills up, you know, better. That's a main thing. repairing of damaged cells, and also, well, there is
Increase in the cells.
rebuilding cells, that were
Rebuilding.
damaged, and improving vessels.
So in other words, you got damaged cells, and when the damaged cells are repaired, they obviously grow better, grow whatever, and of course increase the cells, because that's how come you grow. So, and the reason why I went with oils is also because I wanted something external, because I know there's a lot of pills on the market, but the thing is, if you take a pill, goes into your stomach, goes into your colon, goes into your bloodstream, and if you think that that pill knows only to go to one place, people are very mistaken. It goes throughout the whole body. And that's why I find that things like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name, but the little blue pill, it goes to your heart and increases your blood pressure throughout your whole body. So it's affecting your whole body. Whereas I wanted something localized to address the I don't want to say problem, but to address what needed to be at that point of your body.
Wow.
Yeah, and also I want to add is that oils, that combination of oils that we have in Mammoth growth oil, contribute to increase of NO. It's main component that improves erection and contributes to growth, and actually, the older men become, the less NO they produce. So this oil helps to produce NO.
Wow. So I don't think there's any problem to
Yeah.
say the word. I mean, you were talking about Viagra, which is a common pill
Yeah.
use.
Well, there's not only Viagra. There's a host of Chinese variants and so on and so forth, which basically do the same thing. I mean, like I said, you put a pill in your body, it's used throughout your whole body, and you don't know what your body's reaction or what is actually happening inside once you've taken that.
Yeah, and I mean the side effects. I mean, we know about the pharmaceutical drugs. They all have sort of
Yes,
side
very
effects.
true.
So this seems similar. And the essential oils, because they're natural plants, and they've been extracted, at least for your oils, they've been extracted in a natural process. And you only apply it at the area that you need to, right? So it's not going to go to the whole body. It's only going to go to really
Yeah.
pretty much where you applied it. Tell us about the other products you have. So you obviously started with Mammoth, and then have you got products for women?
Yeah, well, we have a beautiful body face oil, blend of oils, which I developed myself, and has vitamin E and A and different oils, and I use it myself daily. I love it. We also have for women stress relief blend of oils. It's main for massage, and basically it's like going to a spa salon because it completely relaxes. Turns like a jellyfish when you don't feel like moving at all. You're so relaxed, so that's amazing. And of course we now started line with different soaps with also various products as well for women, and we have bath salts, various as well as for men and for women, and of course we have a beautiful massage oil for women called Wild Thing that would help to put women in a better mood. Okay, like aphrodisiac oils,
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
it improves libido and makes women last longer and enjoy it more. Yeah.
Wow. So,
We have quite a few oils. Sorry. We do have a range of oils, and of course they can be seen at goils.co.za. There is quite a range there.
yeah, I'm going to leave details below this video to Gareth and Natalie's website. You can see their whole range. You can see where you can get their oils. You can also contact them directly if you needed to get any information. So I'll leave their website details and all other relevant details so you guys can get in touch with them. Natalie, I'm very interested in this wild thing that you mentioned. So you said it's an oil that is used for women to improve their libido and get them in the mood. So how does that oil actually work? You massage it, and then what does it do? It goes to
Yes,
the...
it's massage oil. Can be, you know, like applied on the back, wherever, you know, and it actually smells quite nice, and it does, you know, improve libido and desire.
So how does
Of
it do
course.
that?
Yeah, so
Does it stimulate certain glands, or I don't know?
yes, of course. Firstly, it's a smell of it. As I said, it's aphrodisiac, so it's already one thing. And of course, it penetrates skin and does the same work as any other oil. It goes into the blood flow and it improves blood circulation.
Okay, and that's what helps to create the arousal. And you've chosen specific plants to put into. I would take it the mammoth oil and the wild thing. They're two different things, right? They have a different
Yeah.
Correct.
different ingredients, but they both increase blood circulation, blood flow. Does the mammoth also
Yes.
increase libido for the man, or does it only do
Yeah.
growth?
Well, with mammoth, what you'll find is it increases libido, and also it's not a miracle cure as is advertised all over the internet. You'll grow slowly, but constantly, and it's permanent growth. You'll notice quite shortly that you'll get a little bit harder. Well, and sometimes men have told me that with one use they got very hard. And then your girth will increase, and then your length at the same time will increase. So it increases everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to add, we recently released a combo. It's a 10 ml of wild thing and 10 ml of mammoth. Obviously, 10 ml of mammoth won't give growth, but it will improve desire of men and libido and erection. So it's like a couple of times used. We put it together in a box, and it's called Wild Nights.
Okay.
So it's for women to be massaged and for men to apply, you know, to improve his sex drive.
So a good pack for an anniversary present when you take your wife away.
So, Gareth and Natalie, you've offered to give away some of your products to our viewers. And the product that you're giving away is the Wild Night, which is a combination of the Mammoth, which is for men to help with their organ growth and function. And you've got the Wild Thing, which is for women to help their arousal and put them in the mood. So the combo pack, the Wild Night. Gareth and Natalie are giving it away to our subscribers. All you have to do is go into the comments and tell us why you think you need this product. I'll go choose the comments that are most convincing, and we will send it to you anywhere in South Africa. Thank you, Gareth and Natalie. Very cool. So tell me about the research about essential oils. Is there a lot of research into essential oils and the benefits of it? And what have you found? Because I don't come across too much research on it, though I do know it is proven to reduce anxiety and help with the mood and make people calm. I know there are studies about that, but are there studies on the stuff you're talking about? Blood circulation, cell repair, that type of thing?
Yes, of course, of course. Like, for instance, you can take any oil, for instance, rosemary. Okay, rosemary actually even improves mental state of people. It improves memory. But besides it also has antibacterial, antiseptic properties, and it clears vessels. Each oil has such a wide range of goodness in it that it's actually difficult to talk. Like to combine them all at once, and we research each one, but obviously from reliable sources. From scientific magazines. I did it personally, and I was amazed. And for instance, Mammoth growth oil, besides the main gold, it also has such a beautiful antibacterial properties and antiseptic. For instance, once my husband and we went away, and we didn't pack the whole pharmacy with us, so he was blind and he burned himself quite badly. And we had nothing for burns, but he had Mammoth growth oil. He applied it on his burn, and he didn't even have blister, and it's actually healed in a few days.
Where did you get burned? On your arm somewhere?
On his arm. Yeah, I think he touched the grill or something with his arm, and it looked pretty bad. So, and also other customers got back to us about Mammoth because they had some issues on penis skin, like some rashes or some whatever, and after using it, it disappeared. So, it's amazing. It's amazing what all these oils have, and actually, personally, I believe that there is cure in nature for just about anything. I do agree that every now and again people would need to use antibiotics, but other than that, you can cure with plants, with whatever is available.
Yeah, I mean, you're so right, because I practice homeopathy, which is plant medicine. And a lot of these plants that you've mentioned, lavender, rosemary, they actually appear as homeopathic remedies. But now you've actually taught me that essential oils is actually a concentrated form of that plant. So even in homeopathy, if we make a lavender tincture or something, the essential oil is the same property, but much more concentrated, much more powerful. And as you apply it on the body, it goes into the blood very easily, and that's really where the power comes in. So it's actually the same properties as the plant, but in a potentized, powerful form that really gives the punch in the body. So I hope people have really enjoyed that talk. I really enjoyed it. Now I understand a lot more about essential oils. Gareth and Natalie, do you want to close off before we close off the talk?
Yeah, I'd also just like to say, Natalie being a Russian speaker, which is her native tongue, obviously has access to more than what we do, because she can go and check on all the Russian research on all of this as well, which she does, and they've done extensive research on oils and so on.
Yeah, on plants, like I said, it's our cultural thing, and even doctors, when you call normal doctor, besides all the pills will prescribe you to take some herbs. It's normal, absolutely normal practice. So I grew up in an environment when we use different herbs very, very widely.
So there you guys have it. Herbs, plant medicine, it's been a common theme throughout all of our episodes, going back to ancient wisdom. And let's learn from the ancients about essential oils. They've been using it for thousands of years, obviously because it had some real benefits. So this is wisdom that we're relearning. Gareth and Natalie have spent so many years researching and finding how to get the right oils, the right quality of oils, and mix it to make such wonderful products that are actually necessary for people today. Gareth and Natalie, thank you so much, and we'll chat soon again.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for having us.
Thank you. Bye bye.